Um, could you call the Pope and get the actual monasteries, convents, and friaries owned by the Catholic Church? Considering the number of emails, it seems, well, it sounds mean, me kicking the nuns out. But I planned on fixing up the places, and when you thought $100 billion was not doable, I thought I'd just take. Well, I have some uses for the actual buildings. It is persecution, treason, and child abuse. Now, I'm going to remove every nun from every convent. Phew. I'm going to get some farm animals and put in some gardens. Yes. And I'm going to open them up for places to stay. Now, if you could call France, I'd like to know how it's possible that nobody in the United States doesn't understand the child abuse of having children in the wrong class. Now, I'm going to want them living with me. And I'm going to want to speak to Marilyn about the fraud. Yes. So you just call each and every month. Yep. It's going to cost you every monastery. I don't really care how much money the Catholic Church has as long as I get. Now, the Pope is going to have to agree to certain truths. You can give me $100 billion in cash. Yes. And then every monastery and convent since Jesus was resurrected from the dead. As much as you thought you had need of them, how many more handwritten Bibles do we need? Oh, look at here. 1611, the King James Version. Poof. Now, I know. This was really interesting. Did you know that the Department of Justice, yeah, kind of said $3 million in a forfeiture of the objects? Yes. Could you get me all the looted objects that the Department of Justice said, well, we're going to have to take those antiquities? Now, let's say I was spending some money and I decided to buy up all the known antiquities of Christianity for the last 2,000 years. And then I put them on display for all the Christian world to see. And I would need to have every artifact of Christianity that the United States government has control of. Now, as much as you thought that I wouldn't be able to get them.